What's going on, guys? Welcome back to your new favorite podcast. I am your host, Dougie McDoubles, a.k.a. Doug the Goat, a.k.a. your mama's favorite cookie maker. We're back with another new and improved episode of Doug Talks. I know, it's crazy. We're not digitized no more. We're not going out on the Zooms. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what we do on Doug Talks. We cover anything from superheroes, sports, movies, music, and anything else in between, to conspiracy theories, to fucking Kevin Durant's ashy fucking ankles. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Doug Talks, baby. It's Doug Talks. We're back. We live, we new and improved, and we masturbated and freshly vaccinated, and we're trying to get caffeinated. I have a very special guest. He is a longtime friend, a LeBron James enthusiast, a hooper, if you will, and really just an overall good guy. He's a good guy, let me tell you. Ladies and gentlemen, a year in review with Cloud Future. How are you doing today, my friend?
I'm doing pretty good, man. It's been a while since I've been back home. So,
yeah.
I mean, it's my home because home's Cali, but this is my home. So, it's nice.
How do you feel being back home, essentially in the new studio and around, like, finally getting the content done? How does it feel to be on the podcast?
Oh, it's nice, man. I've taken a break from recording any music, any podcast stuff. I haven't been here to, I wasn't here for your...
For the festival?
So,
yeah, for the festival.
I didn't get to do any of that, so it's just... I'm glad to be back to make some product and some music and whatever else I can do, so...
Right. Good, man. I'm glad to have you. Now, you've essentially been here from the beginning. You were there when we were rapping in the kitchen where the couch was, in the old apartment. You've been there for a cool minute. This is just kind of a big moment because you've known me since I was in the 7th grade.
Yeah.
And so to see our friendship evolve into this is so cool to me. This is definitely a family episode. So we'll only have some of the best family related questions and best things about us together and our friendship. Do you want to go ahead and spark? Oh, man, see, that's what we're talking about. My man was already ahead of me, reading my mind like a demon. So just a little bit to cover for the fans that didn't watch the episode 1 of the High Nerds. You're no longer homeless anymore. You're no longer living in a truck in Wyoming, because that was the last time I saw you, to the point where you were walking around your brother's house on the phone to do the podcast over Zoom, over Discord.
Yeah,
because you had no actual way to stay grounded, and I believe your phone was off at the time.
Yeah. It was
so
Wi-Fi.
you needed Wi-Fi, and you couldn't
Wi-Fi.
leave. You couldn't go past the front porch when you had to go outside to smoke a cigarette.
Yeah, it was awful.
Yeah, I remember that. So how have you been since then, man? This is a very obviously big change because you're in a whole other state. That was a very how long was the drive?
It's 10, 12 hours. The drive's never bad. So the reason I was homeless, I was living with my brother in Wyoming, and the landlady didn't care for us. Didn't know who I was, really. And I'm not going to lie. Wearing a hoodie all the time, backwards hat, tattoos, skinny. I kind of look
like a druggie.
Like a bad person.
Like a junkie?
You know? Yeah, something bad
it happens.
Me.
Yeah.
And they're he's got to leave. So I left. I stayed in my truck for 3 months, living in basically the Walmart parking lot, going to sleep and then going to work. Saved up enough to get an apartment, got that, but now I do inventory, and that shit be boring as hell. But
yeah, I used to work with him. We used to just count Walmarts and just go get stoned all day, and it's a pretty simple job, especially in your area of expertise. Not the expertise, but just in your line of work at the moment, because I'll be very blunt and honest about it. I'm a huge pussy, and I need to see my girl. I'm a big old baby, so I had to see my girl. So I definitely was not fit for that job, but it seems that you're adjusting well to the move alone, and then especially on top of the job where you're making friends and you're having more of a you're in a better environment, I feel like, traveling and seeing other people and things like that.
Yeah, I mean, like,
I think it helps you a lot.
Not to get weird, but like, I mean, obviously, I'm 29 years old. I've been a kid. Like, I still have the mentality of a child. Like, I think fun before seriousness. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I still like to have fun, but with all these experiences, like being homeless, having to fend for myself, like understanding who is actually there that could help me, that would help me, and then people that could help me but wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
talking about people that I've given money to probably for weed or whatever the fuck else, and I'm just like, nah, dude, you're good.
But
I come for like $10 for food.
But you
like,
can't
nah.
sometimes you can't get a reply.
Yeah, it's like, that's cool. Like, I'll remember that one for sure. Like, I've had a couple people hit me up recently, and not to hold a grudge or anything, but like, yo, I was homeless. So you asking me for money with a child or a husband or all this crap, like, let's not do that.
Right.
I'm not giving you, like,
Let's be real for a second.
I'm the guy that is helpful. I try to help everyone out. Like, that's what I do.
I've seen lately in our age, as we get older, that my dad's side of the family has been coming out more in the sense of I'm very Italian with it, the way I give my money out now, and it feels good. Like, do you ever, like, say you were to go to a restaurant, right? Say you just got paid. Say you're taking a girl out. Say it's a nicer restaurant. Are you what are you tipping? What are you tipping the waiter or waitress? What are you tipping first? Regardless of the service, what are you tipping straight up?
I'm tipping $0, dog. I don't tip shit.
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
I don't tip nothing.
This guy's trash. This guy's fucking garbage. Are you shitting me? Bro, first of all, if I take Allison to a fucking dinner, immediately in my head, I'm like, this guy's getting a 20 spot.
How much is it? Tell me like a price.
Say you just got paid. You got $200 on you.
Yep.
It's about a bill.
All right, so I'm paying $100 for the meal.
Yeah.
Depending on like the person, like not.
Regardless of the service,
regardless of service,
already.
Depending on who they are and what I feel like they are bringing to the table of, like, not necessarily life, but like
no. Okay, so
doing?
We'll go. Just because they're a waiter, what are you tipping them? Like a straight rate, like say it's like.
I mean, you gotta at least go 10% at least, so that's 20 right there alone.
Right.
So like, let's say it's
a
great
bill?
service, not excellent, but let's say it's great service. Like maybe they took a little too long on the drinks once,
right?
And we'll say the food was excellent. I'm probably tipping like $75.
Okay.
Like I don't want to.
I understand.
But I'm doing it because I'm like, damn, like they're also living on tips.
Now
that's why it's rough.
I remember taking a girl out before Allison and I got together. I remember taking this girl out in Texas to this Italian spot, and this dude the waiter told me immediately, don't get this, don't get the chicken parm. And I looked at him and I was like, in my head immediately, I was like, I'm giving this man $100 immediately. Because he was honest enough that he was like, I'm going to sell my restaurant out and be honest with this dude, because I'm not going to have him get pissed off at me because they fucked up and I know that it's not good. I tipped that man $150 when I left. Granted, food wasn't that good, but he was a good server. He was a good waiter. I'm very Joe Pesci with it now. I've realized, and that's how my father was, where he'll tip like a guy like a $5 bill, you know, or some shit, like very old school, and it makes me feel fucking good, bro. If I had if I smoked a couple, or if I had like a drink or two, and Adam and I are at the bar, I'll go get the bouncer at 20 spot, just cause I'm a piece of shit, just cause I'm garbage, bro. If he opens the door for me, oh dude, I'm buying him a shot, 100%. That's why I don't go out to the bars anymore. Besides, like, I don't enjoy it, but like when I do, when Adam gets me out, Adam and I are spending fucking money. That's crazy. I remember John got snubbed on like $125 bill from Denny's one time, and they gave him like $1.20 or some shit like that. And John came home that day and was just not in tears, but borderline. He was that fucking angry. Yeah. Fucking classic. I remember I did a 10 spot for a prom one time when I worked at Denny's. And they tipped me 62 cents. I'll never forget it because you know who the fuck it is. It was Matt, and the ginger Matt, and all his little friends.
Wow.
I never let him forget that shit. If you don't tip waitresses or waiters or servers or whatever the new names, I don't know if it's waiters, servers. If you don't tip those people, you're a piece of shit. If you say you got a little bit of money, say we're doing a little bit better in life, you gonna tip the cook?
No.
When you got it like that, and you go to nicer restaurants?
No, I'm only tipping the server.
For real?
Dog, like, first off, I give out enough money to my homies, homies.
Facts. Facts.
I'm good on giving people money, you know what I'm saying? Like, I help enough people. I ain't gotta fucking help everyone, bro. If I had Elon Musk money, I'm ending world hunger. I'm attempting to end it. Why would you not?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
What if one of the boys is getting married? Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not tipping everyone at the fucking
No,
throwing a fucking 20 piece in the bag.
No. Are you doing a gift and a couple hundos?
How rich am I? Are we talking like rapper rich? Like,
no,
say
right now.
A couple
No, we're right now rich. I'm buying them an air fryer, straight up, and giving about two 300. 2-3 hundos, couple.
I'm buying something that they want, obviously.
Right.
I just be like straight up, like, tell me whatever it is. I'm buying that, and then if it's something like a $300-$400 appliance, I'm probably giving them a nice like $500-$600.
Right.
Just to make it like a total grand.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Here's a fucking grand. Keep it.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, like something nice.
I feel like if it's for one of us, one of the squad, you drop about 400 just in cash.
On what they ask
cash
for.
Alone.
Like,
right.
If they ask for something like, oh, I'll take a blender. Like,
well, like here's the thing, we're trash, right?
700.
We're obviously garbage. We are looking for, you're looking for. I already have someone that's doing much better than me in life, but she's more fancy on the side. Where I think that when we do get married, I think that she'll want a registry.
Yeah.
I don't think any of our other friends at the moment right now are fancy enough to get a registry. Does that make sense? Think about the squad right now that aren't married. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they're gonna have to marry someone like my girl, where they're gonna have to marry up, where they're gonna be like, oh yeah, let's have a registry and all this other shit. You know what I mean? Because we trash, dog. It's not a bad thing. No,
we are. It's fucking garbage.
But it is. And that's fine.
Really.
Like, it breaks my heart that. Here's the thing, Ray's recording it right in this right now, and
Fuck you, Ray.
Ray's probably livid right now about all this shit I'm talking about.
Did they
weddings?
Have one?
Fuck yeah, they had a wedding, dog.
No, not a wedding, a registry.
I believe so.
I was gonna say Raymond and Taylor seem like they were.
But I'm pretty sure, because think of their parent, or think of like Taylor's parents and Ray's parents. Yeah,
even
of course.
Since like high school.
Even before Ruby was born. Yeah, they were like, well, we're gonna get a new house, so you should probably get appliances and things like that. I still, to this day, I just talked about giving someone like an air fryer and 300 tooties. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't give Ray a single gift.
Damn, bro, what the fuck?
I was originally in the wedding party, but I was too broke at the time because you were living at Justin's because we lost the apartment. Mm-hmm. And it was right around the time I just quit Target, and I didn't have any money.
God, that blue drink's good.
Facts. And I essentially just told Ray I couldn't afford it, and I was a gigantic fucking cuck about it. Because I've been to other weddings since then. And it really pisses me off.
I've never been to a wedding.
Man, Corey won't admit it, or I don't even know if he remembers, because he was his shingles almost killed him that day. But not only did I stay up and take care of Corey all night, but I dropped 200-300, man. I dropped 200-300 for him, and Christina was fucking like, what the fuck? She was pissed because I had that money. I know she was mad. Mallory was mad. Everybody mad because I was not working well. I was working at Pier 1, I think, at the time.
Yeah.
So I was making $400 bi-weekly because I was part-time jobs.
Well, I mean, none of my friends are married.
Yeah.
Like, Corey's my friend, but like we aren't like friends, you know what I'm saying?
Adam and Heather didn't get married like that. Matt and Brooke went and got
That's what I'm
the
saying.
courthouse.
Yeah, all the people I know, they just do it quick. And I'm like, I'm trying to have a wedding, bro. Like, even if it's like an outside, like, just beautiful, gorgeous wedding, like something.
Jason and Megan.
Nice.
I gave them custom merch. Gave them about two. No, I gave them about two. I want to say $250, and I not only did I give them $250, but in the note I said I'm sorry, because I felt bad about it. Like that's how you fucking know. Like when you fucked up, when you're riding your home, you're like, hey bro, it's all I have at the moment. Like I'm sorry. So you dropping dropping about a full band at the homie's wedding, dog? You think?
It just depends on who it is, when it is, and like
How you're doing financially?
not even that, because like it doesn't matter. I'll take a fucking trip right now, not even be good financially, not care.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'll do it.
I think if I'm part time, I think I'm gonna give him $250 and a note and probably like an air fryer. But if it's like you or like if John got married or if Corey got married again, I'd probably be like, here's $500-$600, or I would just be like, I spent the $500 to $650 on like a getaway or something in a cabin that you guys are gonna have, and I already made sure that your mom's gonna watch your son or your kid or something. You know what I mean? Like
who knows, bro? Depending on when it happens. Like let's say one of us gets married in 2025. That's the closest, right? By that time, everything will be okay. All this COVID bullshit will probably be gone. It'll be normal again, right? Probably gonna try and book like a cruise.
Yeah.
Just like get
They have them now. You said to get vaccinated.
Well, no, I mean like me, and if I have a significant other, you, Allison, and then everyone else that wants to come along. You know, you guys can pay for your shit.
Oh yeah,
but I'll pay for ours.
Yeah.
Get a whole fucking like fat ass. I don't know. That'll be like the wedding party.
Yeah.
Not like the wedding, but
yeah, I see what you're saying.
After that.
I see what you're saying. I respect that.
Yeah. Then your honeymoon, unless you want it on the boat, which
right. So I'm like, yeah.
Eat out maybe on the deck.
That's a good one where if it's like you and a significant other, now I'll pay for mine and Allison's part of the cruise, but also I'm gonna pay for y'all's cruise because it's y'all's wedding, but also it won't be your honeymoon. It'll be a trip that you're taking with all your friends. I'm down as fuck for that.
Exactly. It just depends on when, or maybe, or who it is. Like say maybe John meets a girl that likes music. I'll be like, bet I'm booking us a festival. You know?
Yes, exactly.
Or like a giant ass popular rave, or who knows.
Now, if it's one thing I know about you, besides the LeBron James thing, which we'll get into and we'll touch in a little bit, because we'll go for a long time. But WWE and wrestling as a whole, you have been infatuated with this since I've known you. When did it start? And how? I guess when and how?
I mean, I don't know how it started. I assume it was just one day my brother was watching it, James, and I guess I got hooked. I know, back in the day when I was little, Sting.
Right, I remember Sting.
He was in the Wolfpack at the time. I just watched the Crow sing, and now he's in the Wolfpack. And I used to sing the song I don't even know how it goes now. Wolfpack, yeah, I don't know, but I would sing it, and that's what I remember the youngest days. But I've always been a fan, and then I kind of fell off a little bit after the great era was over. The Attitude Era.
Yeah.
But I'm back into it. Right now, it's easy to watch with Roman Reigns. They made him a heel, so he's a bad guy now.
Oh, really?
And he's got Paul Heyman to speak for him, so it's
the dude that was talking for
Brock.
Yeah.
He was on Brock.
Right.
Went to Roman.
Right.
Went back to Brock and then screwed Brock and went back to Roman. And now Roman has both titles.
Really?
Yeah, Roman's killing it. But yeah, I've loved it for, I'd say, at least 20 years at least. I watched the Attitude Era up for sure.
Do you remember when oh my god, David Arquette won WCW?
Yeah, I do.
Do you know that he still holds that title?
I'm pissed.
Did you know that?
Yeah, I'm pissed.
How do you really not? You don't really enjoy? You don't love that?
Not really, man, because WCW was gas. And
do you think that it put a screeching halt on WCW the second that David Arquette won?
No.
I love it. I love that. Did you know that he made a movie about him being a wrestler?
Yeah.
You Can't Kill David Arquette. It was pretty fucking good. To
also,
be honest,
Glow, the series, the wrestling.
Oh,
series,
the girl
really
with Allison Brie from Community.
Really
I watched the first couple episodes. It was okay. I don't like Mark Maron, the comedian, the guy with the glasses. But the show was good.
Yeah, it's really good.
Heels is a show that came out on Stars with Stephen Amell, the guy who played Arrow, and Alexander Ludwig. Did you ever watch The Seeker? It was an old movie back in the day. Or did you ever watch The Hunger Games?
Yeah.
Remember the main bad guy in the first one? Who was like the white guy, you know, the big tall white guy. Yeah. So they play brothers in in a small town community where they're wrestlers and their father owned a wrestling corporation and they're bringing it back. They're trying to revamp it with better storylines and stuff like that. And it's supposed to be a huge drama. It's on Stars and it was really good. The first 2 episodes were fucking amazing because Stephen Amell not only. Like, that's essentially what he left the Arrow for. He left Arrow for that and 2 other projects that are coming out soon. But he also got Chris Hemsworth fucking yoked for this shit, dog. I'm talking yoked. And it's so good. Like, I was really impressed.
I'll have to check it out for sure.
Now, have you been to any live wrestling yet?
Nope.
Is that what you want to do before you die? Is that on your bucket list?
Not really, but I'm going to.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I would love to see Rey Mysterio in the ring one time before I die.
You better hurry.
That's one of the only wrestlers to this day that I still enjoy.
That's because Eddie's gone.
Yes, but even without Eddie, I would still love Rey Mysterio.
It just hurts
because he's a redhead in real life. He was originally a ginger, and so that always hit home for me because he was a redheaded Hispanic, and you know it just means the world. Now, speaking of LeBron from earlier, I definitely want to touch on this. You are a massive LeBron fan.
Correct.
And will debate him
till the day I die.
Till you run out of breath. Yeah, essentially.
Till I'm dead. Even then, I'll leave notes, bro. You'll find notes. You'll be like, fucking kidding, bro.
When the fuck did that start? Was it right out of high school when he right when he was 17? Like, have you always been a basketball watcher?
So like, I played basketball on the outside courts of the elementary, like probably since first, second grade, and never really took it seriously because I was just shooting. I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Right.
I grew into it, played some flag football and stuff, but then I went back to the courts, and ironically enough, like I was lucky. So like, 6th grade year, it's me. All right, I'm like fucking 4'6", bro. I'm tiny as fuck. I'm like fucking 60 pounds. Yeah, that.
String bean.
Talk about, I was not shooting the ball, bro. I was so weak I could not shoot the fucking ball, basically.
I felt okay.
I could do layups. That's about it. I had a 6-foot friend in 6th grade called Biggie, and then I had Josh, who was like 5'8", 5'9", but the fastest kid
at the time,
in the field because he's older than everyone by a year.
Right.
Dominated. But LeBron started literally since I saw the dunk competition, everything like high school, McDonald's, All-Star game, all that shit. I watched LeBron. Because they're talking like, who's this kid? This is next Michael Jordan. I'm like, no fucking way. Like, we can't have another. Because, I'm not into basketball. So I was like, I know Michael Jordan's good. So if they're saying next Michael Jordan, this guy has to be like solid.
Right. He's got to be a good ass athlete.
Right. And then I watched his first game against Sacramento, and sold me. He had like 22. 5, 8, and like 4 steals.
So he was already in the league.
Yeah. Like first game.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't watch high school because like I didn't watch it. I just played it.
Also, I didn't think they televised high school like that back in the early 2000s.
I don't think they did either. But they might have for that.
Like the I know they did like the McDonald's game and stuff like that.
Yeah. Like again, I watched him there and wow, he still holds up to it. To this day, not just because of 4 rings, 4 MVP, all that, but like, look at the fucking longevity, dog. 30 points a game. I know he played like 57 games or something, but 30 points a game?
All right, I'll put it like this.
Increased.
Okay? I'll let you hold that for a second while I talk to the camera. Go ahead, point right and zoom in on my face. Zoom in. Closer. Back up. Too close. Okay, now. I'm a Paul Pierce fan. I will say that to this day. Ray hates it.
Rash.
Cloud hates it. But that's just how I've been my entire life. And it doesn't really matter about this statement. But being that I'm a Paul Pierce fan, LeBron James is the greatest basketball player to ever play.
Facts.
And you can't argue with it. It was frustrating 4 years ago, maybe.
But you're willing to accept it, right?
How long ago was the Kyrie shot?
2016, my good sir.
Oh, damn. So 6 years ago. Okay, so 6 years ago is when people really started to be like...
That made him the GOAT.
Okay, so Cloud had this on the other revision that we did because we've done this 3 different times on the podcast. But he made an excellent point on saying that without that block, that there's no Kyrie shot. Essentially, or it probably wouldn't go in to... was it win or tie the game?
I believe it was to win.
Right.
But the problem with it was
they would have scored.
Block, did they call a timeout? Or
no.
Okay, so I think what had happened was the next shot.
Yeah.
They wrote a play for Kyrie.
Facts.
Because, now listen to me. Who do you want scoring the ball, okay? Who just hit a shot?
Facts.
And who's the better free throw shooter?
I understand.
Yeah. So, I just don't understand why people dog LeBron for not doing that shot. Like, why would he when there's a better shooter,
Well, it's the same
bro?
thing with, was this past season with the L.A. game.
Yeah.
Or was there in the bubble or something like that where he gave, was it Danny Green, the game winner, and he missed it?
And Danny Green's a better shooter.
Yeah, 100%. At any point in time, and even in 2K, you would have gave Danny Green that shot.
Wide open.
So when LeBron beats it's Wilt's career high, or is it
Kareem.
When LeBron beats Kareem in all-time scoring, which he will. Canning says this year. I think he'll do it in the second. I think he'll do it in the beginning of the second year.
He's doing it this year. I promise everyone. Remember this podcast. He's doing it in about 50 games. I promise you.
Okay. If not, then he'll do it at the finals or like the playoffs. If not, he'll do it at the beginning of October. But let's just stop being adult. Let's just stop being kids about this. Let's just grow the fuck up. LeBron's the greatest player. It's that simple. I hate it.
And I'm okay if no one's willing to admit that until he retires. I get it. But, 3 rings on 3 different franchises, bro. He's helped 3 different franchises become something.
Even Shaq.
Well, maybe not the Lakers because they were already something.
Even Shaq said that once he beats
it's done.
Kareem's record, that it's
There's no
statistically
argument,
and logically over for any conversation with it.
He could also be number 4 in assists ever, and he'll also be in the top 10 of steals, blocks, and rebounds.
I think he'll be in top 10 for the next 40 years.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's already in the top 10 of every fucking stat there is, bro.
Unless like out of nowhere, De'Aaron Fox becomes a regular house name again, or out of nowhere and starts coming up and starts whooping ass. He'll be there for the next 40 years.
Even turnovers, he's number 1.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. He probably leads in fouls, man.
That's fucking great.
Well, maybe not with Ben Wallace.
How do you feel about the Lakers not making it? Because that blows my mind.
If LeBron was actually going for the scoring title, which he wasn't,
right,
they would have made it. But he actually sat out for a reason. So I'm not gonna say that he was really hurt, but bro, who fucking cares about making the playoffs this year? Fix that team, get that coach. Look, I'm not gonna say that it's the coach's fault because it's not. I like Frank Vogel on defense. I really love it. I loved his Indiana Pacers days. Yeah, great coach. But does not work when you tell your players whoever rebounds the ball can bring up the ball. What the fuck? What's a point guard for then? You're telling me Westbrook has to basically play shooting guard, 80% of the game?
Yeah, I understand.
No way, bro.
I understand where there's flaws in his logic, but
stupid.
I just think that all of our mindsets are still based in 2K14, where we're running my career, or we're running the franchise. Now, I'm not knocking LeBron. I just admitted that he is the greatest player, so whatever look you got, I understand. But I think when you put all of those stars together, it doesn't work.
No, it's too much.
And it will not work. And I think the biggest issue is not only Westbrook, but I think Melo got to go. And it hurts my soul to even admit that or say that out loud, but I think he's got to go.
I'm leaving this podcast.
Send him to Denver.
I'm leaving.
2 more years.
I'm leaving the
I think
podcast.
that
Send him to New York. Fuck that.
Send him to Denver, bro.
Fuck Denver.
No, bro. That would be
They don't
amazing.
need him, bro.
Give him Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon for Melo. Straight up.
It's a loss.
Nah.
Melo's too old now.
Oh, okay. You mean for the Nuggets? Okay, I was like,
Denver
come on.
is
What the fuck are
losing.
you talking about?
Send him to New York for a year. Let him bust out about like 30 a game. See you later. No playoffs.
Also, do you notice every guy that talks about NBA and trading players, they talk about it like they're gonna make the trades with their team, like they're the owners of their teams. Like
Yeah,
talking
bro.
with their boys. We're like,
1000%.
all right, dog. So I'll give you Julius Randle if we get AD and
there ain't no fucking and already, dog.
we'll give you 2 first rounders.
Oh, I was like, you fucking.
You know what I'm
tripping.
saying? And then they're like,
Yo, I'm
that doesn't
taking
fucking
that.
happen. Like we can't control this.
I'm taking that deal. Though.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I'm saying fuck off, AD.
Yeah, AD is. I think he's a bust. I think his potential.
He's just so weak, bro. And like, I know it's not his fault, but it's like, bro, how many accidents are you gonna fucking have? Like, play smart.
5 players that are definitely overrated when it comes to them ever getting onto a team. Are you ready?
Jimmer Fredette.
Okay, no, we're talking about serious players that could make it and last in the league. Jimmer Fredette could not make it and last in the league.
So like
Right now, players now.
Right now. Okay.
Are you giving the list?
Yeah, we'll both do a
All right,
list.
I'll let you go first.
All right, number 1, John Wall. John Wall does not deserve the contracts, and he's too hurt. If he gets hurt at his own home, he doesn't need to be fucking getting this big of a contract. I think he deserves the same amount of money that they're giving maybe Westbrook. How much is Westbrook getting? Is he getting a lot?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. They give him half of what Westbrook's getting. Then fuck him. Let's see. Anthony Davis. I think even with LeBron and his talent, I think AD could be better. I think that he is about the same talent as number 3, Porzingis. I think both too hurt to be their full potential, and I think everyone's just gonna be playing the game of what if, no matter what. Number 4, Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal could go to any team and do incredible things, but he's not going to do it with the Wizards, and everyone needs to stop capping, thinking that they're about to make playoffs or be something fucking important. Bradley Beal needs to go to a better team so he can have the actual recognition that he talks about, and we can all be like, oh, now I agree. Now he deserves it because he's put on for a team. You can't – it's like Damian Lillard every year saying, it's Dame time. We're going to stay in Portland. Hey, dog. It was cool in 2014 when you when you were hitting game winners, or every year you hit a game winner in Portland. But like, what happens when you go against actual big all-stars, dog? What happens when you go against big people? You can't continue to win with people that get traded every 4 fucking seconds. Like, it breaks my goddamn heart. I'm very sorry. Like, I don't. Hot take, man. It drives me fucking nuts. It really does. Also, Westbrook. I think he's a fucking bust. I think he needs to go back to OKC and finish his season, finish his fucking career out. I genuinely don't think. I think he's not a bust. I don't think he's Westbrook anymore. I think he's just Russell Westbrook. Does that make sense? I don't think he's triple double anymore, and I think because of his age and what the time we're in now, my man can't do it.
Well,
sorry, dog. I understand.
it's a decent list. I would probably take out AD, and I would put in Kawhi.
Oh,
Talk about getting Boardman gets paid to fucking sit the whole year with what is going on with this man? Why is
I respect that.
Like, I understand that he's resting and wants to be 100%, but what the fuck, bro?
Actually, I take it back. Fuck Westbrook. Did you see Zion doing 360 dunks the other day? At the
Yeah, fuck Zion too. Hey,
Zion, you're the biggest bust since
are you
Anthony
gonna play
Bennett,
or not,
fucking
pussy?
bitch.
You're in the playoffs now. Are you gonna play? Or
Fuck no, he's not.
What are we doing?
He's not playing.
Fucking oh man,
Not gonna happen.
number 1, and you're doing absolutely nothing but sitting. Not even at the games, sitting at home.
Goddamn, bro.
Go to New York then. If you're gonna cry, go somewhere else. Lose, because you're not gonna win here either. You're not winning a ring ever, unless you're joining someone.
You think Obi's gonna have a better career?
As of right now, yeah, because he'll actually play.
I really hope so. I fuck with Obi as a Knick.
It's kind of sad.
That kid is the same level of Derek Jeter when it came down.
RJ Barrett's better than Zion right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And I fuck with RJ hard.
Oh,
But
absolutely. He helped me get second place in our fantasy league, baby. Hey, but Obi Toppin literally wrote when he was like in the 5th grade that he wanted to be a New York Knick. The same thing Derek Jeter did when he was like, I want to be a New York Yankee. And that level, that inspires me to like. That's how much I want to work on my dreams. Cause look at Obi. This dude is fucking murking the glass when he's there and profiting to an extent for a rookie.
But losing.
Hey, it's okay, man. It happens.
Because it's New York.
Yeah, but
we're not talking New York. We're talking New York.
He gets to do the things that he's wanted since the 5th grade or the 7th grade or some shit. Like, that's incredible. You got to give Obi Toppin my respect.
Nice trash.
No, how fucking dare you?
I'd beat him.
What's your list of top 5 overrated this year?
Overrated? I mean, John Wall is easily on the list.
Facts.
Which hurts because I'm a Kentucky guy. You know?
Here's the thing. John Wall on the court, nice with it.
Hurts.
I have no complaints when this man plays a goddamn game. But also, you know how the U.S. soccer, like women's team, they're paid what they're worth. A lot because they keep winning. The men's team is paid what they're worth. They get paid like shit because they fucking suck. I think that's what they need to do to John Wall to get him to fucking take his life a little bit more serious. That way he can get on the court.
Porzingis is second for sure.
Yeah.
Just because I don't really enjoy his gameplay anyways. He's kind of weak-minded as well. So John Wall, Porzingis, Kawhi Leonard, just because, like, yo, man, you're getting paid to sit. This is some fucked up shit right now. Like,
Facts.
you better come out next
Facts.
year with a vengeance, bro. I want to see Kawhi.
You're going to be silently yamming that shit.
Which I know I'm going to see, Kawhi, but, like, I miss it.
I don't think it'll be the same.
The flow of his game is just so easy, bro.
It's so crazy to think in sports entertainment, like in the NBA, that you can almost forget about a player completely until they're back on TV.
And he needs to come back. You're tripping for saying Bradley Beal.
No, man.
He's fucking crazy good.
I'm not. That's not my issue. What I'm saying, it's the same issue I have with Damian Lillard. I don't think he's great because of the team that he keeps trying to fucking vamp, and it doesn't work every goddamn year.
I'm also gonna say Trae Young is overrated.
Facts.
He had the most points this year. Total points scored.
Whoa, really?
Not average.
How many did he shoot though?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know.
He's shooting Curry level shots.
Don't get me wrong, cool, but like, you're fighting for the 8 seed now. You're really not that good taking that many shots. You gotta be a little bit smarter. And then number 5, this one hurts.
Damn, I like that Trae Young one. That was a good one. There you go.
I don't like saying it.
Do it. Do it.
Because early in the year, it started off great. It wasn't a bust to me.
Okay.
I was like, it actually fits. It works. And then he got hurt.
Oh, no. Okay.
I don't know if he's coming back to be the same person. That's Lonzo Ball.
Yeah. I think he will. I don't think he'll. What did he get hurt? What was it?
I don't remember.
I could have swore it was a meniscus.
Yeah, I don't know if he's going to be the same, bro.
I think he will. I think he'll improve on his assisting. I just think he won't be as electrifying with his dunking or anything like that. I think he'll still have the same camaraderie and the same just the same intensity when he's back on the court. Like the mentality, I don't think the mentality will change.
Yeah. My bad. My bonus, because this is just fucking whack. Andrew Wiggins, bro. Overrated.
Is he not hurt,
bro? I don't know, but he's still overrated as fuck.
Yeah, big bust. I don't
all-star my ass, bro. I play better than this motherfucker.
Was he an all-star this year?
Yeah. Starter, bro.
Get the fuck out of here, dog.
Starter.
I would rather give it to Karl Anthony Towns.
Starter, bro. Not even off the fucking bench.
Yeah.
Tell me what the fuck happened there. Oh, he led the goal. No, he didn't.
Most underrated player of the NBA this year.
Underrated?
Yep. Honest.
I got 2. I got DeJounte Murray and SGA, baby.
Okay.
Super underrated. Never get all-star. They're kind of like the Tony Parkers. Like, he never got looked at because there was young Chris Paul. Russell was just, they have so many point guards over there.
My answer is Chris Paul. All right.
Yeah, it's all good.
So speaking of Spider-Man and Spider-Man villains, you recently went and saw the premiere of Morbius with Jared Leto with me. Garbage movie.
Love Leto, hate Morbius.
Goddamn. Better than his Joker David Ayer cut.
I'll say that, but no. Still.
I think if they can figure out the writing for a sequel, which it did better than Ambulance in the opening weekend.
Yeah, I haven't even watched it yet.
Apparently, it didn't even make double digits.
People probably don't know about it.
No, they did. It's a Michael Bay movie. The only issue is Sonic made 62 mil opening weekend.
Yeah,
Ambulance made 8.9.
Yeah.
Morbius made like 32.
Trash, bro.
I think it's because they baited us mainly a little bit more.
Yeah.
Because all the stuff that they had in the trailers weren't in the trailers, so it was just kind of like, what the fuck. I don't think it was Jared Leto's fault. I think the reshoots and the fact that they slated this before No Way Home was supposed to come out, I think that had a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
I think that they were already going to show us that it was going to be an Andrew Garfield Sony revision, and I think they fucked it up. Genuinely, I feel the same way about The New Mutants. It's a movie on HBO. Did you ever watch it?
No.
We'll watch it tonight. I would love to watch that with you tonight. It's actually really good. It's not. Yeah. It's not about the X-Men.
I'm on Captain Marvel, bro. If we're gonna watch anything, let's watch that.
Oh fuck! Please God no.
Oh yeah.
I fucking hate Captain Marvel so much. I hate Brie Larson. I don't think she did a bad job.
Wait. No, wait. Hold on. What's after that?
Captain America.
Are you sure?
Oh no.
It's Captain America,
There you
then
go.
Captain Marvel, then...
I want to say the Incredible Hulk or some shit. Maybe.
I'm on the third one,
Okay.
so I'm after that. I don't know what's after.
Oh,
that.
so you've already watched it?
Yeah, it was a short. It wasn't even the movie, and it wasn't Captain Marvel. It was someone else. Captain America's girl.
Oh, Agent Carter.
Yeah.
You watched the short? You didn't watch the actual Captain Carter or Miss Marvel movie?
It's on the Disney Plus. That's
Yeah.
what it says it was
Right.
ordered,
God
yeah.
damn.
So
fuck.
now I'm on the next movie.
I'm not watching Captain Marvel with you.
So you hate me.
No, I hate
Ladies
that
and
movie.
gentlemen.
No, fuck that, dog. Can't do it. I won't watch it again. I watched it 4 times and I hated it every single time. It drove me fucking nuts. I didn't like it at all.
You wanna light that lunt?
Yeah, I will let that one actually. Give me your favorite superhero and villain and why.
I mean, obviously my favorite superhero is Spider-Man. Reason? No, I like his cocky attitude.
Do you lean more towards Marvel or DC?
Marvel, easily.
Okay.
For superheroes and villains, DC easily.
Okay.
Just makes sense.
Besides the Riddler, who else?
Well, I mean, like...
Because I know you're obviously
Yeah.
He has a Riddler band on his arm tattooed, so that's how I know.
The Riddler's my favorite, but I mean, there's also some Marvel villains I like, but it's only Spider-Man villains.
Okay.
Which makes sense. Like,
what Spider-Man? Oh, okay. You were a big fan of Venom and
Carnage.
Carnage. Do you know anything about
Green
Kraven the
Goblin.
Hunter?
Oh, like, not a lot.
Do you remember him in the video games, like the old school ones?
Yeah.
Okay. The guy who's
My brother
playing
would play him.
Kick-Ass is playing him in the new Sony movie.
That would be dope.
And he's kind of like how I was telling you about Stephen Amell, how he got Chris Hemsworth jacked. That's how he's getting for this Sony movie. But the way that Morbius came out, I don't fucking believe in this movie anymore. But anyway, sorry, you were saying.
Well, my DC villains are just Batman villains. Poison Ivy, Joker,
Harley
Mr.
Quinn.
Freeze, Harley Quinn.
Ooh, Mr. Freeze, bro.
Yeah.
Under fucking rated.
I'm saying. Especially Arnold.
Yeah, I think the Battinson sequel. They were talking.
Pattinson is the GOAT.
First of all, do you think it was better than Christian Bale's? Wait,
Not right
hang
now.
on.
I need to see 2.
Wait, okay, so without Heath Ledger, do you think it was better than Christian Bale's? Because was he in the first movie? In the very first Batman movie? Think about that. I don't think he was. It was Ra's al Ghul with Liam Neeson. Was he? It was just a scarecrow, right?
I need to see 2 before I say anything.
I look at it like
I need
this.
one more.
Without the Jokers, I think he did a better Batman than Christian Bale, right?
He's sexier.
Hey, now,
No homo.
I don't give a fuck.
Even if it was,
I
who
don't give a
cares?
shit. I've seen him in enough movies. I don't give a fuck. I knew Robert Pattinson
Yeah,
was going to be incredible.
He's a
and,
good Batman.
and everyone was like, "Oh, you mean that dude from Twilight?" I meant no, that dude from A Good Time, fucking Water for Elephants, like so many others, bro. The Lighthouse was so fucking good with Willem Dafoe.
A lot of good love movies too.
Oh, bro.
What was it like? Remember Me?
Bro, that was my next, bro.
Gas,
So
bro.
fucking good.
Yeah.
I think that he was spectacular.
I thought he was good in Twilight too. Shout out to Twilight franchise, bro. I'll watch more if you'll drop them, please.
I swear to God,
Drop
we'll
a-
watch a series.
Drop
or
a
something.
series and put
Can you imagine
both of them
Can
in.
you imagine HBO just be like, here's an 8-episode series like Peacemaker, where it's like
Bring
what
Kristen.
happened to like, or even I want to see what's up with the Wolves.
Bring Alice back too. Oh my God.
Or just have Carlisle come back and him being there, but like the family's gone or something.
Yeah.
Or what?
Or it's something about Renesmee. Aren't they making a movie like that?
No, they've been talking about that since they made part 2. I want something about Jackson. Is that his name? All right. Allison. Jasper. His real name is Jackson something.
Yeah, Jasper.
Yeah, I want Jasper. I want.
Yeah, and his girl Alice.
Yeah, I would love to see not necessarily a full origin story, but just kind of him as a vampire right up until he meets Alice, where he went through the Confederacy already and things like that. And he like killed a bunch of racist motherfuckers.
Bro, there's so many like good movie plots that they could break off of movies, and they don't do it.
That's
bro.
what I'm saying. That's what I was talking about when we did the other episode with John, where I was like, if John and I sat in a room for 24 hours, I genuinely think we could write a better script than any Sony movie that's came out. And John, yeah.
Shawshank Redemption, right?
Oh, bro.
We know how Dufresne got there.
Let's look at Red's life.
I
now
want
and his time in jail.
I heard
Come on.
that they were talking about writing a script for that.
I want it.
And they were talking about having Michael B. Jordan play him.
Okay, now
I think that would be
Jordan's turning into The Rock and Kevin Hart. I'm getting sick of this. Oh my god, dude! So many movies. So little
I
time.
think in theory, not Michael B. Jordan, but I think the movie could be good.
Yeah, Morgan Freeman.
But then it comes into play with the whole revamping everything and rebooting. Like, do we need to do that, or should we come up with more original ideas? But at the same time, I would love to see more Harry Potter and not Fantastic Beasts, because we already saw how that's doing. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a big. I would love to see another Gremlins with the new CGI the way it is today. I think it could be really cool.
What about this new Rugrats?
I haven't seen a single fucking episode.
Is it out?
Yeah, it's been out, dog. It came out like last year, the beginning of last
I'm
year.
terrified.
Yeah, I don't even know if we got another season.
I don't know if you've ever played. Have you ever played any of the Resident Evils?
Yes, they botched those 100%.
They have not yet made one
Have you seen the new one?
for Resident Evil 2, which is the best Resident.
Is that the one where with the city where it actually happens?
Yeah, with
With like the train or
what's his name, bro?
Yeah, with Leon.
Yeah, Leon and
Yeah, have you not seen the new one?
no.
I took Alice in the premiere night. All of them are there. It's Leon's first fucking day.
Thank God, bro.
Bro, if anything, that's what we'll fucking watch. We'll fucking rent that bitch tonight. We'll cook some dinner and we'll rent the fuck out of that.
I think I just lactated.
That's a fucking master. It's really fucking good in my eyes, because I played all of those games to the point where the 18-wheeler falls over in the movie.
Where are they at? Where's Leon at when he starts?
Raccoon City. What are you talking about?
No, building wise.
The fucking I guess headquarters. What would you call the police station? I guess. He starts off his first day in the movie there. It's like his first day where it's overnight, and where the 18-wheeler tips over. They actually have the 18-wheeler tip over.
Bro, it's been so long since I played 2, I can't remember the storyline. I always skipped it.
It's great.
Fuck.
There's no Alice. Like there's none of that dumb shit yet. Like I promise. Like it's the origin story for Hopper or not for Hopper. That's Tom Hopper who plays the dude for the bad guy. I can't think of his fucking name.
I'll probably get Umbrella Corp
Ooh,
as a tat.
that would be lit.
Yeah.
That would be sick.
And Shinra.
I like that. Yeah, no, that new one was really good. I genuinely walked out of the theater telling Allison that was the best Resident Evil movie. Granted, you know what the other ones were like, so it's not saying much. Nothing. So I'll let you decide your own opinion. I want to ask you some answer the internet questions because, so ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that don't know, Answer the Internet is a game made by Barstool Sports, and they have a card game, and I have officially bought all the apps, therefore I can do this. But I want to ask you some sports related questions and wrestling related questions. And you just answer them as honest as possible. These are all the questions that I have for you, my friend.
Sweet.
Yeah, this has been awesome. Where can we find you?
At Cloud Future everywhere, especially on Xbox though, because I'm dying on 2K, bro. I need some players for sure.
I respect that. Thank you so much, man. This has been fantastic, ladies and gentlemen. You can find me on anything for at Doug the Rapper. You can check a link to our music. Together we have a song out right now called Could Be Worse.
Yes,
and it's fantastic. It's one of my favorite songs that we've made together. We're back to making everything, guys. You're going to see on Doug Reviews. You're going to see the gaming stuff coming up again. It's very exciting. I can't wait for all of you guys to be around. Please be safe. Thank you, Ray, to my editor. Hug your loved ones. Pet a cat every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? Give it a little boop on the snoot. Give it a little Pete rub. Have a good rest of your night, guys. This has been Doug Talks, episode 3. Be safe.